Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a new video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a no Game Pass house. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first, what you want to do is you're going to come into the scenery tab and click on walls, fences, walls, and poles. And scroll down and select the brick wall one. Now you can use any of these that you want to. But I'm going to use the brick because I'm trying to go for a more realistic looking house. So yeah. We're just going to place like 3 of these, and then rotate it. Place 3 more. Rotate it. Skip 1 for the door. Rotate it, and then just finish it off. So now we should have basically a square pretty much like this. And now, you're going to want to get a door, a brick doorway. You want to place that down. That's going to be your door to your house. And you can get brick windows for the front. Or if you want, you could you could do this instead of getting the wall, both 2 walls. Yeah, I prefer just to do the windows, or sometimes I like to do these windows, but not today. So yeah, after you've done that, you're also going to want to continue to you can either place windows going all the way around, or I like to kind of make them walls, just because in my opinion it looks better. Oh, I'll have to delete that one. Especially if you're gonna have them in a city, there's no need to waste MB on making walls with windows when you can have them be regular walls and take up less MB. So yeah, after you've done that, I'm just gonna place some, kind of flower beds around, just add to the vibe and make it look better. Maybe let's get some bushes, maybe add a tree over here. Maybe different type of tree over here. Alright, so that's pretty much good for scenery. Now, if you want this to be guest accessible, you can go into the Paths tab and pick any path you want. Just build one front, connect it to your, park paths, and then just, kind of fill it in. And there you go. So now once you've done that, you want to go back to scenery, and you're going to want to go back to fences, walls, and pools. And, what you want to do is you want to get the wooden wall. You're going to want to rotate that so that you can put it in your build. And you're just going to want to, kind of keep building up on the square that you've made. Just like that. Then once you've done that, you can scroll down to find the wooden windows. Or, for the sake of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do window walls again, and then I'm going to show you guys something that's actually in the game and is very useful. I mean, very useful. So yeah, let's get this wall layer down, and then I will show you guys that. So I accidentally placed one over here, so we're just going to delete that. Now, what we're going to do, since I didn't add windows, or make it the, window walls like they have in game, these things right here, I am actually going to go to props. I think it's props. No, I'm actually going to you're going to want to go to the other tab. And if you scroll down, we have all these facade and ladder pieces. We will use these, so keep those in mind. But what we're looking for is the window prop. So now that you have these, they have an option with shutters. And I like this design better than I like the design on these windows. Now, I would use these windows for the brick, but I didn't think about them until just now. So, yeah. And they also have these options for doors and stuff. So, say, let's put, an employee door over here. So, boom. Now we have, an employee door. They also have a door with a window on it. So, yeah. And then, those, facade pieces and things that I showed you earlier, these things? Well, we'll use these in a second. But what I really want to show you is the ladders. So, the ladders, you can use them to add a lot of detail to your no Game Pass, parks. Just like that. Just by putting them under those windows. See how much, detail that kind of adds right into there? And now it looks a lot better. Just by adding that one thing. We can also go ahead and get this facade piece. And actually, hold on. I forgot to turn my disable collisions off. So, I don't know if you can put the facade there. And then, can you put facade here? You can! I mean, look how much detail that just adds in right there all of a sudden, just to that build. Just from adding this small detail. It's amazing. I'm going to put it down here as well. I mean, look at that. That's so much detail. And it's a no Game Pass build. Like, whoa. You know, I might even put some... Oh, yeah, I can't put ladders on there because of the thing. But, yeah, like, now it looks a lot better than it did previously. So, that's good. Now, I'm also going to have to get, you know, another wall there. And then you're going to want to scroll down till you get these. You want to just put these down in the corners so that, you know, your building has a pointed, you know, sidebar. And then I'm going to go back into the others, scroll back down to the windows. And I'm going to get this curved window, and I'm going to put that right above that one. So now it kind of looks like an extended window. And then I'm going to go to the Roofs and Ceilings tab. I'm going to grab this red roof that's slightly slanted. I'm going to place that there. And I'm going to place that here. And you're going to want to place this down the entire thing. And if you want, you can copy all of the details onto this side as well. But you are going to want to copy this roof part down to this side. Which I will show you guys how to do that without having to build, you know, like rebuild this entire side by going back into the walls tab. But first off, we need to get the little pointed part in. So now you have that, and you pretty much have a basic house done. But first of all, if you come to here and you click on the select tool, you can click multi-select, and you can click on all the pieces that make this pointed part, and then come over here and you can group them and then copy. Now it's all one big piece, and you can just place that one big piece right there. Now that you've done that, you can come over here and, you know, if you like how this is looking, okay, that's pretty much it. But if you want to add some more decoration, come back to the Roofs and Ceilings tab. Come over here to Roof Trim. Now, Roof Trim is a little hard to work with, but you pretty much just place it just like that. And then you gotta click the other one and do that side. And then, you know, just click that right there. Boom! And now it gives it more like a little 3D effect to the build, you know? So yeah, you know, there's also this corner. No, you got some corners. I don't know if this corner's supposed to fit here. It doesn't. But, you know, that's why we can place... Oh, hold on. This one goes on this side. So yeah. And yeah, so that is pretty much it for detailing, now that you have those little on. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to come into the Fences, Walls, and Poles tab one more time. And we're going to grab the wooden poles right here. You're just going to want to place them going all the way up. Now this adds a nice 3D effect to your build, and you're going to want to place these on the corners as well, as it gives it more of like how should I say? It gives it more like a, you know, like 3D effect. So yeah, now we have a pretty nice looking no Game Pass house. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, as it means a lot to me. And we are at 195 subscribers. We are 5 away from 200 subscribers. And honestly, I'm absolutely amazed with the growth of this channel. I mean, it feels like 2 months ago we hit 100. And now we're already almost at 200. It's insane. So yeah, if you like the video, please like and subscribe, as it means the world to me. And as I always say, peace. Ow!